Suwan, who is engaged to 90-day Fiancé, is confronted with a decision that could change her life about the delivery of her baby after receiving a shocking update from a hospital in Thailand. After getting terrible news from the hospital in Thailand, Suwan, who is a main character on the show 90-Day Fiancé, is currently confronted with a challenging decision about the delivery of her unborn kid. A treatment called in vitro fertilization, IVF, was performed on Annie and David Toborowski in the beginning of 2024 in an effort to conceive a child. They made the happy announcement that they were expecting a daughter in July of 2024 after they had successfully become pregnant. On the other hand, David and Annie decided to relocate to Thailand in order to guarantee that their child would be a citizen of Thailand rather than giving birth in the United States. In spite of the fact that Annie is going through a difficult pregnancy, she is looking forward to the arrival of the baby. Annie has been keeping her followers up to date on her pregnancy and has lately solicited their feedback in response to her request for recommendations before her due date on March 14. Annie posted a picture from the hospital where she was holding a discussion about her preparations for giving baby. In her statement, Annie stated, "The doctor has informed me that I am able to give birth naturally. However, they do not have any epidurals or pain medication to assist me." As a method of pain treatment, the physician recommended laughing gas, which caused Annie to reconsider her plan to give birth in a natural manner. In the latter part of her article, Annie asked her followers for their support and suggestions on what they should do. Some of her admirers and co-stars offered words of wisdom in the form of comments, such as Akini Yobala, who said, "You've got this. What you need to do is locate the breathing exercises for birth." Annie seems to be experiencing apprehension around her impending due date and is concerned about the experience of giving birth to her child. Her baby is due to come on March 14, 2025, and she is currently investigating her options to determine which type of birth will provide her with the greatest level of comfort. The former cast member of 90-Day Fiancé is probably uneasy about the prospect of giving birth naturally without the use of an epidural because of the potential complications that could arise, such as excessive pain and weariness. Due to the fact that this is her first pregnancy and childbirth, it is not surprising that she is both intrigued and anxious about the potential dangers that are connected with giving birth naturally. Annie has reached out to her followers and other parenting influencers on social media in order to receive assistance and guidance. The most recent post that she has made will undoubtedly assist her in gathering sufficient knowledge on the subject in order to make a conclusion. Annie may decide to give birth in a different place, one that provides her with access to an epidural in order to give birth to her child. There is also the possibility that she will choose to have a different way of delivery, such as a cesarean surgery, in order to avoid the excruciating pain and the possibility of experiencing psychological trauma that are connected with natural birth. Natural birth is typically a more drawn-out and challenging event in comparison to a C-section. It is not surprising that Annie would like to give birth to her child through natural means, given that this is her very first time becoming a mother. She hopes that she will have a natural birth and feel the same way as the majority of mothers who give birth naturally. She wants that her childbirth will be as painless as possible. It is possible that Annie might also prefer to do this in order to interact with her online followers or friends, such as Akini, who has recently given birth to a child. The fact that she is contemplating giving birth naturally is a wise choice on her part. Fans of the show 90-Day Fiancé have faith in her and believe that she is capable of managing the situation.